The new animated film, the Super Mario Brothers movie, I had a good time with this one. It's entertaining, and there are some references that I just loved. And overall, while this film could have been a little bit better in my opinion, it's still very enjoyable. And what I mean that this film could have been better is that there are some things that could have been improved upon. But hey, at least this video game adaptation is a lot better than other video game movies out there. So the story of this one is that Mario and Luigi, they both are transported to an alternate world and they become entangled in a battle between the Mushroom Kingdom, which is led by Princess Peach, and of course dealing with Bowser and his minions, the Koopas. This is a very interesting movie because I grew up knowing the Super Mario franchise has been around for nearly 4 decades. And I have to say, they did a lot of good things within this one. And not just that, but this movie is also pretty funny as well. And basically, this whole entire film is fun for the entire family. Kids will love this movie, adults will appreciate it, especially those who grew up with the video games. And with the success of this film, then maybe one day we can get a Legend of Zelda and Metroid Prime movies because there are so many Nintendo properties out there which can be adapted to full feature films. At the end of the day though, despite some of the issues I had with this movie, it is fun, it's cute, and quite frankly, this is certainly a fun ride from beginning to end. Now, I am thankful that this film is animated because one of the worst video game films of all time came out 3 decades ago. And as much as a dumpster fire that film was, it left a desire in me to finally see this film become a reality. And well, let's just say that this movie, it does a good job with the visuals, who are beautiful, and it's real great. And also the voice acting as well, it's amazing. Like Chris Pratt, at first his voice as Mario, I wasn't on board when I first heard it, but then, got into the film, it didn't really matter. Now, the chemistry between Mario and Luigi actually works. The mere fact that Charlie Day had voiced Luigi, and how good they work together, but then when they get to this alternate world, they get separated. And so it's up to Mario to team up with Princess Peach and Toad to save him. And I get they were trying to do something different, but to separate the two brothers for the majority of this film, I had a little bit of issue with it. Speaking of which, I think Anna Taylor-Joy did a great job voicing Peach. And then you also had Keegan-Michael Key voicing Toad. Then there's Seth Rogen voicing Donkey Kong, and of course, one of the big highlights of the film was Jack Black voicing Bowser. You know what's funny about Bowser in this film? He's actually pining over Peach. And not just that, he could be menacing as well, and he was a great antagonist. Overall, I think this film did a real good job with the video game references. I grew up with the Super Mario video games throughout the years. And quite frankly, this one, it does a good job. Now, one of the issues I had with this film was a lack of platforming. Because in one scene, Mario says, hey, let's get to point B, and next thing you know, they're there. And I was like, where's the platforming at? Now, there is some platforming, like in the third act. It's actually one of the best parts of the film. But a little bit more platforming, in my opinion, would have been much appreciated. Overall, though, if you're a fan of the video games or if you love animation movies altogether, then definitely check this one out because this is one of the better video game films I have seen recently. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. I have to give credit to the people who have made this film. They did a really good job. Like, this movie could have been a complete disaster, but thankfully, due to the character development, and not just that, but keeping the story simple for those who don't understand the lore of the video games, then this is a movie that I think most people will enjoy. Nonetheless, when it comes down to it, this is a very entertaining video game animated film. And quite frankly, this film gets a lot of things right despite some of the issues I had with it. And that is my review of the Super Mario Brothers movie. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie if you have seen it. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.